Hi everyone, we've made it. We have made it to the final episode, episode number 8 of Heartstopper Season 2. This final episode is called Perfect, which I'm sure is alluding to that speech or monologue that Charlie gave at the end of episode 1 of Season 2, where he said everything is going to be perfect. So hopefully by the end of this episode, everything does end up perfect, or at least a good chunk of the loose ends will be tied up until maybe a season 3, maybe. I believe the visual novel comics do continue beyond the content of season 2, I believe. So yeah, would be great to see that, but that's for the future. For right now, we're going to close out the second season. I have a lot of confidence and a lot of trust that Alice and the cast and the rest of the crew of the production and the production team of Heartstopper is just going to not disappoint us and as strongly as episode or season 1, episode 8 at least. It's the prom. I'm excited about the prom. Excited to see what's going to happen with Darcy. Excited to see what's going to happen to Isaac. Excited to see what's going to happen with Elle now that she has to make a big decision about where she's going to school next. And yeah, we'll see. We shall see. And maybe Ben. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens to Ben. Maybe we'll see what happens to Imogen. So many things. So many questions left unanswered. We'll see which of them actually get answered and which of them might still be saved for a possible season 3. So let's hit it. Oh, all the new pictures. Who took that photo of them? I'm bi, actually. Not gay. That's his tagline. He actually posted it on social media. The fact he put it in social media is huge. Huge. Is this a joke? I'm so happy for you guys. Mate, pick a side. Oh, jeez. Ignore those.
This is the best my life has ever been.
Oh.
I don't have to hide my amazing boyfriend anymore.
Oh.
I'm not getting bullied. Everything's perfect.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to prom and we're gonna be the cutest couple there. And
You will be.
Everyone will see.
Everyone will definitely see. Even Harry will see, but he won't admit to it, but he'll see.
Yes, I want to be your girlfriend. Why are you being...
Yay! It's okay, she's just going to school. You can still have a relationship. It's gonna be hard, but I believe you can do it. You'll be okay. They'll be okay.
Where's Darcy?
Oh no.
I'm texting the gang of boys. We're literally not gonna have a prom.
Yeah, ask for backup. We need backup. Aw. Yay, Isaac's gonna help. I love this friendship. They're like there for each other. They support each other. Come on. I want to be part of that group. Look at them. Here comes the cavalry. Look at them. I love that. I love that shot of them just walking in. Oh, not her dress. Oh, rude, is what Tao said back in episode 1 of this season. Rude. Oh, go. There we go.
You should, invite him tonight.
Oh, the whole staff knows. Yes, invite him. You ready to... Ooh, oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Coach Sing. Right. Oh, here we go. Hey, we got a question.
I didn't know you were gay, Nick.
I'm bisexual.
Why? Actually, but
I told you.
I didn't believe you, you know.
I said you.
Okay, that was easy.
Do you want to stop and get something to eat?
Yes. Yes.
Had a really late breakfast.
Charlie. You need to eat. They're... I love that they're being... See, this is a parallel to the bowling alley. This is a parallel to bowling alley. Gave him that chip.
They're all idiots for assuming you're straight. And I'm including myself in that statement.
Yes, thank you, Tao. I was going to say.
All the things that happened to him in the past.
It's still haunting him.
Affected him.
Mm-hmm.
And he still carries it all with him.
Yeah.
Even though it's over.
Yeah. And Tao still feels guilty about it.
My dad died when I was 12, and think a lot of the reason I get so freaked out about losing my friends and losing out,
That makes sense.
because losing him was just like,
Why didn't I think of that? That makes total sense. Oh, Tao. I'm so sorry I didn't realize that sooner. I love their friendship now. I really do. Oh, Nick. You look so handsome. Charlie! Charlie! You look like Doctor Who! And that's a huge compliment. You look like a Doctor Who. The bow tie is so him. I love that bow tie on him.
No, we have to go. Everyone's expecting us to go together now.
Yeah, sure. It's a special night. Eat something. I hope Darcy comes back. Did your mom do something? Come on, Darcy. This is what happens when you keep deflecting and running away and running away. You know, at some point you're gonna have to confront it, girl. And by that I mean go to Tara. Yeah, she's noticing the relationship that mother had with her daughter. She'll show up. She'll show up. I just don't know how soon she will. Is this Isaac? Oh, Isaac. I hope Isaac goes to the prom too. Even if he's not going with anyone. Not even his books are giving him comfort.
What are your intentions with my Al?
Richard?
Joking. I'm joking.
Elle's dad is tall. That explains why Elle is so tall. Oh. I really like Tao's jacket. His outfit too.
We're celebrating a summer of love.
Good. Aww. Oh, I love Tao's outfit. And Isaac's here. What's Isaac wearing? Oh, Isaac. Oh.
Where's Darcy?
She's running late.
Let's just go inside.
Oh, come on, Darcy. Oh, there's Harry. Wow, y'all did a great job. Come on. Oh.
I can't believe Nick's showing off his boyfriend, but none of you managed to bring a girl.
Harry.
It's Tara Jones' single.
Mm.
He's gay. Everyone knows this. Come on, man.
They're good friends.
I'll see you guys later.
They're good friends. I'm glad he has those friends in the rugby team. And I'm glad that Harry's really not messing with Nick. Because he knows that seeing Harry and seeing Nick, Harry knows that Nick can mess him up. Nick can seriously mess Harry up. So Harry is smart not to pick on Nick. Come on, Darcy. Don't just... You can't... Come on, Darcy. Give her something. Aww. You gotta break down that wall, Darcy. You gotta break down that wall. Go dance! Nice! Good choice. Very good choice. I'm so into this. Yeah! Look at them! They're so cute! Yes! I love everything about this. So cool. I love how the light affects their outfits. This is so cool. He's escaping to the library. What asexuality reveals about desire, society, and the meaning of sex. Pick that book up. That is going to be the most important book for you to read. Tori. Harry. Harry. Yay! Get it. Nathan. Get it.
Said you needed more chaperones.
Or, no, he just said he needed you.
That night in Paris.
Pretty stupid thing for us to do.
No.
I was going to suggest dinner and drinks next time.
Next time.
Yay! Yay! I was like, Isaac is so good at reading books, he just does that and he's done. It's like the Matrix. It's like the Matrix, he just downloads it. Is something going on between Imogen and Sahar? Is there something going on? Was that when she said maybe it'd be less complicated if she liked girls? Was that sort of like a foreshadowing? I don't know. We're starting to get into some Stranger Things soundtracky stuff. Love that synth. Eat something, Charlie.
Should we dance? Or,
Yes.
like, get a photo or something?
Yes.
I just want to have a fun night with you and our friends.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah.
David and my mum are out tonight, so.
Is everybody gonna go to this house? Hey, Isaac.
Hey.
Oh no, she's gonna go to the mom's house. Oh no. Oh, Darcy, you should have come sooner, Way. You should have come sooner. Oh. Oh no.
Is she okay?
And how would I know that?
Excuse me?
She looked like a lesbian. She'll realise she was in the wrong, but she'll come straight back.
Wow. That woman's a piece of work. Wow. A piece of something. It's not even pitch black yet. Everyone's just gonna hang out at their house, which is awesome. Just like in the beginning, just like in the first episode of the season. All the friends gathering at the house. Good. Good. Having everyone there. Perfect. Perfect! Perfect.
Oh my god, look. Tiny Nick was so cute.
Tiny Nick.
Why didn't you walk to my house?
Exactly.
Because I didn't want you to know.
Well, girl, you're dating someone who loves you.
I'm not even out to my own parents.
You don't have to be.
I don't think I ever will be.
You don't have to.
Sometimes my mum makes me hate myself. You've only ever seen half of my life. And now I've seen the other half.
Yeah, exactly.
And I still love you.
There you go.
You sure?
Yeah. Girl.
I'm a literal disaster. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I knew
I
that.
actually like how much of a disaster you are.
That's why she loves you.
I'm bad at saying it. Practice makes perfect.
You gotta communicate more. Oh, I'm so happy for them. So happy that Darcy's safe and okay. One thing I also noticed is that Ben wasn't at the prom, and that's got me a little worried, just to let you know. This is so nice. Isaac is reading his book. Reading the asexual book. Oh, Isaac! Yay! I love their friendships. I've said that so many times this season. Oh, that hug between Tao and Nick. Yes, and then the nod afterwards. They came a long way. Those two came a long way. And these two, Tao and Elle came a long way. And oh, I love this group of people. I love these characters so much. It's so perfect.
I need to go home soon.
No.
My plan's been foiled.
You never told me about
The bullying.
the bullying.
Yes, I want to hear this too.
What that was like.
Darcy spilled, you gotta spill too.
We didn't need to talk about that.
Yeah, you do.
Everything's fine now.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Charlie. That's not the point.
I know you like everything to be fine and happy and perfect all the time, but you don't have to be perfect with me.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. That's exactly what Tara was telling Darcy. Thank you.
People would just call me disgusting to my face. And it went on for so long that I think I started to believe what they were saying. Made me really hate myself. So much that I used to cut myself sometimes. I don't want to feel like that anymore.
Oh my gosh. I think Tori knows, and that's why.
I just don't want to annoy you or burden you.
That's
I don't
Charlie.
want you to think I'm some fragile, broken mess.
Charlie.
Like you need to fix me. I would hate that.
No.
Please promise me.
Okay.
I prefer a yes, but I'll take an okay for now. Such a powerful scene. Ugh. Wow.
I love.
So close. So close. I didn't expect it this season. I didn't expect it then. Next season, for sure. He's wearing that hoodie that he is about to steal. Or, excuse me, forget to return. Oh, let's call back.
Hi.
Bye. Oh, he's not gonna send it. He's not gonna send it. It's gonna end this. It's gonna end right there. It's gonna end right there. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather that they said it to each other in person and not through text. At least not the first time. The first time they say I love to each other. If it were me, I prefer that it was in person and not through text. So, wow. Oh wow. Yes. The Heartstopper cast and crew, they did it again. They took it home. I was so pleased, not only by this episode, but by the entire season. They brought it, they delivered, they did not disappoint. I love this show. So many great things, obviously. Let's kick things off with the biggest thing that's on top of my mind right now, of course, is that scene with Charlie. Joe Locke, man. Joe Locke. True MVP of this episode. His monologue where he was explaining to Nick finally about his bullying and what he was going through and the things that he was doing to cope with it. It felt like time stopped, and I was just 100% present in that moment with him as he was explaining. And of course, I was anticipating the things that he was saying. And when he got to the point where he was alluding to hurting himself, that got really intense very quickly. And things got really real. Things got real. And I'm glad, though, that the show, and I presume the graphic novel, were bold enough to go in that route, to go in that direction. For sure, season 2 feels so much more mature from season 1. Season 1, things were really innocent, and safe's not the right word, but it definitely felt that the stuff and the material and the content of season 2 just amped it up a notch in terms of like the maturity level, and I appreciate that a lot. I feel like there's so much left for Charlie in terms of dealing with the lingering effects of his bullying, dealing with his eating disorder. I'm so happy that Nick is starting to look things up about his eating disorder, and that Charlie could have easily pulled away from Nick bringing up his eating disorder again, and then telling him to talk to him about his bullying experience. And Nick is just so busy wanting to protect him from burdening him, and I'm like, dude, that's what boyfriends do for each other. That's what they're supposed to do. Don't you dare take that away from Nick. You know, don't you dare deprive him of doing what he loves to do, and that's taking care of you. It's not a burden if it's something that he genuinely wants to do for you. That's not a burden, okay? So Charlie needs to get that out of his head really quickly, that he needs to hide things from Nick to protect him, because that's what you sign up for, in my opinion, when you are in a deep, loving relationship. And that's exactly why I was like pushing for Darcy to just tell Tara what's going on, because it's not good for either of them. It's not fair to either of them for her to hold that back and to hide it. And so Charlie has to realize that him being so resistant and telling Nick stuff. It's not fair to Nick just as much as it's not fair to Charlie. So, very powerful scene, obviously. The prom, of course, was super fun. It was great just to see everybody pitch in and help get the prom ready when Tara needed it. Again, just the friendship group is I can't stop talking about how if I were to pick a friendship group of any fictional piece, it would totally be the Heartstopper group. If I could just insert myself there as a teenager, that would have, maybe in another life I can fantasize about growing up in the UK or having those people live locally to me and then experiencing those things I was experiencing, maybe get my own Kit Connor in a parallel universe, in high school. Who knows? But yeah, I kind of, there were a lot other awesome things as well with Isaac. It seems like he's realizing who he is and what he may identify as, and so I'm glad that he picked up that book. I'm glad that we're seeing things continuing on with the two teachers. I remember Yusef. I keep forgetting the other teacher's name. We didn't see Ben at all. He mentioned that after that term that we wouldn't see him ever again. So if that's true, that kind of makes me sad if that's true, because I do think Sebastian Croft is a great actor and plays Ben really well, and I feel like he would do a great job acting, putting Ben through a redemption arc. So if he doesn't actually come back in the next season, maybe because I feel like he wasn't really a big part in the comics for this season's storyline in the graphic novels, and they brought him back just because they felt that he would be able to deliver something. And I think part of it's also because they just really like Sebastian Croft a lot, like understandably so. So if that's the case, it'd be great to still be able to put him in the next season if there's any hope of Ben, like I said, having some sort of redemption arc, which I would love to see. But if he doesn't, and that's okay. Really great to see those three rugby players establishing that understanding and reestablishing their friendship with Nick. And I think there were just a couple of loose ends that I would have loved to have seen in order to make this episode truly perfect. I kind of didn't like that we didn't get to see what happened with James, because I really cared about James's character and I want him to be happy, and we didn't really see him at all in this episode, and so there was no resolution for James. And before the series ends, I would like to see some happy resolution for James, and I would love to see some happy resolution for Imogen. That was kind of interesting that Imogen seemed to be staring a bit at Sahar. I don't know if that's supposed to imply anything. Is Imogen actually queer and she doesn't know it? I don't know. Maybe she's pansexual. I don't know. So curious about that. And then I think those are the two main things. I'm very protective of James, I'm very protective of Imogen, and I want them to be happy ultimately. And hopefully we'll see that before this complete series ends. This causes me great pain now, because just like at the end of season 1, I desperately want to read the graphic novels to see what happens beyond this point. I for sure am now going to go to the graphic novels now and read everything that actually takes place in this season, just so I can see what the main differences are. I really want to see if Tori actually does things that she does over dinner with David, because would love to relive that in the graphic novels as well. But it does pain me that I won't be able to. I'm forcing myself to not read ahead so I don't spoil it for whenever the next season of Heartstopper is going to be. If there is a next season, I hope there will be. I don't think that anything, as of this recording at least, I don't think anything has been officially announced, but based on what I saw, I'm pretty sure that this season is going to be very successful and the numbers are going to be good, where it would be a total no-brainer for them to just go on and continue. The cast is just so great. The cinematography, I have not said enough about the cinematography. I've said a lot about the wardrobe for sure, and about the colors, but it's so great, and I can't wait to watch other people's reactions of this, because it just gives me so much life, just to see other people being affected by the show so positively, and all of the positive things that come from the show and how it means to a lot of people, how much it means to people like myself in both the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. Whew. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I wish to see next episode. I would love again, I know I keep saying this, I would love to see more Isaac. I said at the beginning that I had a wish for Isaac to have his own arc, and he did. But if I'm being honest, I could have used more. They could have done more. I wanted more, and I feel like they could have done more because his character doesn't actually exist in the graphic novels. That being said, it does feel like they're trying to tell his discovery story, and I understand that that's going to take time, so it's okay. But in general, I would have loved more Isaac-centric screen time, and not just him being seen as as a supporting character in a scene. And it's great when he is a supporting character, don't get me wrong, but I think if they gave us at least another 5 or 10 minutes, if it were up to me, I would have given Isaac cumulatively another 10 minutes of more Isaac-centric scenes in this season, if it were up to me. Because I adore his character so much, and I just want to hug him and protect him and give him all the books that he ever wants in life. So, such a precious character to me. Yes, I think that's about it. So, thank you, everyone. If you watched every single one of my reactions up to this point, thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful, beautiful piece of art and beautiful piece of storytelling. And even if you only skipped around and jumped around from bits and pieces of my episodes, reactions, thank you. Thank you so much. Definitely excited to hopefully react to Season 3, if we get a Season 3, fingers crossed. And I know I will sleep well with warm, fuzzy thoughts of this world, this universe, and these stories. And I hope you all will too. So, thank you again so much, everyone. Love yourselves, and love the Heartstopper cast. Bye!